What if the set you worked on became your grave? What if the cameras captured more than just a performance? They captured your final moments. Today, we're counting down 13 movie sets that turned deadly. Real deaths, real tragedies, real curses that Hollywood tried to bury. And number 3? It involves a helicopter, 2 children, and a scene that should never have been filmed. I'm your host at Ominus, where fiction becomes fatal. Let's roll camera. Number 13, The Crow. Brandon Lee's final scene. March 31st, 1993. Brandon Lee is filming The Crow in North Carolina. The scene is simple. His character gets shot. Blanks in the gun, standard Hollywood procedure, except the gun isn't loaded with blanks. There's a real bullet fragment lodged in the barrel. From a previous scene. Nobody checked. Lee walks onto set. The actor pulls the trigger. The fragment fires, hits Lee in the abdomen. He collapses. 12 hours later, he's gone. 28 years old, 8 days before his wedding. Now here's what makes it cursed. Brandon's father, Bruce Lee, died mysteriously at 32, making a movie. Both Lees, both lost on set, both way too young. The crew reported strange accidents throughout filming. Equipment malfunctions, injuries, and then Brandon. Some called it the Lee family curse. Others called it negligence. Either way, The Crow became Brandon Lee's final performance. The movie was released. You can watch his last scene forever. Number 12. The Twilight Zone movie, 3 Lives Lost in One Night. July 23rd, 1982. The film's director is filming a Vietnam War scene at 2 a.m. in the California desert. Actor Vic Morrow is carrying 2 child actors, Micah Din Lei, age 7, Renee Shin-Yi Chen, age 6. A helicopter hovers above. Explosions detonate below. Too close, too powerful. The helicopter loses control. The rotor blades descend. All 3 are killed. Instantly, cameras rolling. The footage exists. It's never been released. Here's the thing. The children weren't supposed to be there. Child labor laws. Filming at 2 a.m. with kids? Illegal. The film's director hired them under the table. Paid cash. No permits. No safety protocols. He told their parents it was safe. It wasn't. The film's director was charged with involuntary manslaughter. He was acquitted. The families got settlements. But the curse? It spread. Crew members had nightmares. Marriages fell apart. Careers ended. 3 people went to work that night and never came home. Number 11. Top Gun. Art Scholl's final flight. September 16, 1985. Art Scholl is one of the best stunt pilots in the world. He's flying for Top Gun, filming aerial sequences off the California coast. Scholl radios the crew, says he's going into a flat spin for the shot. The camera plane captures it. Perfect shot. Scholl's plane spins. Once, twice, 3 times. Then the radio crackles. I have a problem. I have a real problem. That's it. The plane disappears into the Pacific Ocean. Search and rescue deploys immediately. They find nothing. No wreckage, no body, no plane. Art Scholl vanished. The shot he was filming when he disappeared? It's in the movie. That flat spin scene everyone remembers? That's Scholl. His final moment. The movie made $357 million, launched a male actor into superstardom, and Art Scholl's family got a dedication in the credits. In memory of Art Scholl. 8 words. For a man who gave his life for 2 seconds of footage, and Art Scholl stayed at the bottom of the ocean. Still there. Right now. Number 10. The Expendables 2. The Stunt That Went Wrong. October 27, 2011. Stuntman Kun Liu is doubling for Jet Li in Bulgaria. The scene requires an explosion on a rubber boat. Liu and another stuntman, Nuo Sun, are in the boat. The explosives detonate, too much force. The boat doesn't just rock, it disintegrates. Liu doesn't survive. Sun suffers severe injuries, brain damage. He's never the same. Sylvester Stallone is devastated. The production shuts down. Investigations begin. Turns out the explosives weren't properly measured. Too much charge, not enough safety distance. The Expendables franchise is built on danger. Real stunts. Real tough guys. No CGI. That's the selling point. And sometimes real danger means real consequences. The movie was released, made $315 million. Kun Liu got a dedication, his family got a settlement, and Hollywood kept making action movies the same way, because the show must go on. Number 9. XXX, Harry O'Connor's Bridge Jump. September 4th, 2001. Harry O'Connor is Vin Diesel's stunt double. They're filming in Prague. The scene, parasail under a bridge, land on a submarine. O'Connor has done it before, rehearsed it, nailed it. They need one more take, just to be safe. O'Connor jumps. The parasail catches the wind. He's gliding. Perfect trajectory. Until he's not. He hits the bridge. The Palaki Bridge. Stone pillar. Full speed. He doesn't survive. The crew watches in horror. Vin Diesel is traumatized. But here's the thing. The first take, the successful one, that's in the movie. You're watching Harry O'Connor's final successful stunt. Minutes before the accident, he did it right. And then they asked for one more. That's the curse of perfection in Hollywood. It's never enough. You nail it? Great. Do it again. Until something goes wrong. The movie made $277 million. His name is in the credits. One more take. That's all it took. Number 8. Resident Evil. The final chapter. 2 accidents, 1 set. September 2015. Johannesburg. South Africa. Resident Evil is filming its 6th installment. Crew member Ricardo Cornelius is working on a Humvee. The vehicle shifts, crushes him, massive injuries. He's rushed to the hospital. Doctors amputate his arm. He survives. Barely. 2 months later. Same production. Stuntwoman Olivia Jackson is filming a motorcycle scene. She's supposed to ride under a camera crane. The crane doesn't lift in time. Jackson hits it, full speed. Her face impacts metal. Her arm is severely damaged. Multiple fractures. Coma for 2 weeks. When she wakes up, her arm has been amputated. Her career is over. Crew members report the set was chaotic. Safety protocols ignored. Corners cut. Pressure to move fast. Jackson sued, settled, and the movie made $312 million. 2 people lost their arms making it. That's not a curse, that's negligence. But Hollywood calls it an accident and moves on. Number 7. Shark. Jose Marco's Last Swim. The film's director is directing Shark in Mexico. They need underwater shark footage. Real sharks, real danger. Stuntman Jose Marco volunteers. He's a strong swimmer, confident. The crew releases the sharks. Marco dives in. The cameras roll. And then, a shark attacks. Not for the camera, for real. Marco is severely injured. The crew pulls him out. Too late. He's gone. The film's director is horrified. He wants to shut down the entire production. The producers say no. They have footage. They have a story. The film's director walks off the set, disowns the movie, but they finish it anyway, release it as man-eater, and they use Marco's passing as a selling point. A man really died making this film. That's the tagline, literally. They sold tickets on Tragedy, and people bought them, because we love danger, as long as it happens to someone else. Jose Marco gave his life for entertainment, and the world watched. Number 6, The Conqueror, the Radioactive set. John Wayne is playing Genghis Khan. Yes, really. They're filming in Utah, near a nuclear test site. The US government tested atomic bombs there. Fallout everywhere. Radiation levels off the charts. But nobody tells the cast. Nobody warns the crew. They film for months in contaminated sand, dust, wind. 46 crew members develop cancer. 16 pass away. John Wayne, cancer. Susan Hayward, cancer. Agnes Moorehead, cancer. The film's director, cancer. All gone. The film's producer was so disturbed he bought every print he could find and locked them away. Was it the radiation? Scientists say yes. The evidence is overwhelming, but Hollywood called it coincidence, bad luck. The Conqueror ended more lives than it should have, and it's still radioactive. The film cans, the props, the costumes, all contaminated, forever. Number 5, The Passion of the Christ, Jim Caviezel's ordeal. 2003, Jim Caviezel is playing Jesus. Mel Gibson is directing. They're filming the crucifixion scene. Caviezel is strapped to the cross. It's freezing. He's nearly exposed. And then, lightning strikes. Hits the cross. Hits Caviezel. He survives, somehow, but he's never the same. Dislocated shoulder, pneumonia, hypothermia, skin infections from the cross. And then, during the whipping scene, the actor playing the Roman soldier accidentally strikes Caviezel for real. Deep wound on his back. Another crew member gets struck by lightning too. Assistant director John Michelini, twice, same shoot. What are the odds? Some said it was divine intervention, others said it was weather. But Caviezel believed he was meant to suffer, like Christ. And suffer he did. His career never recovered. Hollywood distanced itself. The movie made $612 million. And Caviezel got scars. Physical, emotional, spiritual. Maybe that's the real curse. Not ending, but transformation into something you can't come back from. Number 4, The Flight of the Phoenix. Paul Mantz's final flight, July 8, 1965. Paul Mantz is a legendary Hollywood pilot. He's flying a cobbled-together plane for the Flight of the Phoenix. The plane is built from scrap for the movie. It's not airworthy. Mantz knows it, but he's done impossible stunts before. He takes off. The cameras roll, the plane wobbles, struggles, and then it goes down. Paul Mantz doesn't survive. The crew watches in silence. Jimmy Stewart is on set. He's shaken. This isn't supposed to happen, but it did. The production continues. They finish the movie. They dedicate it to Mantz. But here's the thing. The crash wasn't necessary. They could have used models, miniatures, camera tricks. But they wanted it real. They wanted the audience to feel the danger. And Mantz paid the price. His widow sued, settled. The movie underperformed. And Paul Mantz's sacrifice became a footnote that nobody learned from. Because 40 years later, they remade The Flight of the Phoenix. And guess what? No one was hurt, because they used CGI. Technology saved lives, but it came too late for Mantz. Number 3, Twilight Zone, the movie, The Curse That Spread. We talked about this earlier, but the tragedy didn't end with 3 lives lost. It spread like a shadow, infecting everyone involved. John Landis never recovered. His career stalled, every project haunted by that night. Steven Spielberg, the producer, distanced himself. Their friendship ended. The helicopter pilot had PTSD. Crew members quit the industry. And the families. Vic Morrow's daughters pursued legal action, settled, but money doesn't bring back a father. Micah and Renee's parents were destroyed. Guilt, rage, grief. They were told it was safe. They trusted Hollywood. But here's the worst part. The segment these three people were working on, it's about racism, about redemption, about a bigot learning empathy. The irony is unbearable. A movie about valuing human life, that cost 3 lives. To make a point about morality while behaving recklessly. That's not a curse, that's consequence. The Twilight Zone movie was released. That segment is still in it. Knowing what happened, knowing 3 people were lost, for a moral lesson about humanity. Number 2, Roar, the most dangerous movie ever made, 1981. Tippi Hedren and her family decide to make a movie about living with wild animals, lions, tigers, elephants, over 150 of them, living on set, living with the cast, for 5 years. This isn't CGI, this is real, and it's reckless. 70 crew members are injured, attacked, bitten, clawed. Tippi Hedren develops gangrene. Melanie Griffith, her daughter, suffers facial injuries, requires reconstructive surgery. Cinematographer John de Bont is severely hurt by a lion. His skull is exposed, he survives, barely, and they keep filming for 11 years. The movie costs $17 million, Hedren's entire fortune. It makes $2 million. Nobody wants to watch it, because it's not entertainment, it's watching real people in real danger. And Hedren called it a labor of love. Love? It's obsession. It's proof that some movies should never be made. No one passed away, technically, but they came close, so many times. And for what? A movie nobody saw. Roar is the most dangerous movie ever made, and the most pointless. Number 1, The Omen, the curse that killed offscreen. The Omen is about the Antichrist, about evil, about endings, and tragedy followed the production everywhere. Gregory Peck's son takes his own life. Before filming starts, Gregory Peck is devastated, considers quitting, but continues. Then, Gregory Peck's plane gets struck by lightning. Producer, the film's producer's plane, also struck by lightning. Same trip. The executive producer's plane, lightning. What are the odds? Then, screenwriter, the film's screenwriter's plane, lightning. IRA bombs a restaurant. The day after the crew ate there, a hotel the crew stayed at, attacked. The day after they left, a safari park they visited, a keeper is lost to lions. The next day, and then, the special effects director, he's driving in the Netherlands, car crash. His assistant, the director's assistant, doesn't survive, just like a character in the film. The special effects director survives, looks at the road sign, Omen, 66.6 kilometers. You can't make this up. The movie is about evil, and darkness consumed it. Was it coincidence, a series of tragedies, or was there something else at play? The Omen made $60 million, spawned sequels, remakes, a franchise, and left a trail of loss, real grief. Some curses aren't on the screen, they're behind it, in the decisions made, the risks taken, the lives treated as expendable. The Omen didn't just depict evil, it embodied it. So there you have it, 13 movie sets that became places of tragedy. Which one affected you the most? Drop your thoughts below. And if this kind of deep dive is your thing, stick around. Next time we're exploring 13 unlucky scientists who were killed by their own inventions. Brilliant minds, fatal mistakes. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, sometimes the real darkness isn't on the screen, it's behind the camera. I'm out.